Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, November 15th, 2017. I'm Brandon Rodriguez. Australia voters have approved same-sex marriage.
And I'm John Cooper. Papa John's is trying to get his foot out of its mouth. The news is next.
Attention Nampa football players, our banquet will be this Thursday, November 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. in our NHS cafeteria. You need to wear your Nampa football finish t-shirt. There will be a meal provided by the Nampa football parents and then awards to follow. Please come and celebrate our successful season.
Seniors, there will be another college and coffee event in the College and Career Center this Saturday, November 18th from 10 a.m. to noon. So bring your parents and yourselves and come for donuts, coffee, and help with FAFSA.
Northwest Nazarene University is inviting local high school students to attend the men's basketball game against San Francisco State University on Saturday, November 18th at 8 p.m. at the NNU Johnson Sports Center. Admission is free with your school ID card and a canned food donation. All proceeds will go towards Boise's Veterans Home. They will be honoring veterans at halftime. A ticket will be rewarded for every canned food item brought, and these will be entered in a raffle to win some great prizes.
Students who took the ASVAB, we will be handing out scores and interpreting them today, November 15th during second period. Please come to the Little Theater during this time.
Seniors, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is the next project graduation meeting. Please invite your parents to attend, and you are welcome to attend as well. We need all the help and participation we can get.
The NHS baseball team will be selling Krispy Kreme donuts this Friday, November 17th during lunch in the cafeteria for $1 each. Stop by for a treat and help out Nampa baseball.
Auditions for the musical, The Drowsy Chaperone, will be held again today, November 15th in the 500 building right after school. See Mr. Bidwell or Mr. Ledbetter for more details.
The Leo Club will be meeting immediately after school today in room 681. We will be discussing upcoming volunteer opportunities in the community. Anyone interested in community service is welcome to attend. We'll be right back after this.
Warning, reflections in this mirror may be distorted by socially constructed ideas of beauty. Real beauty is not what society has shoved into our brains and programmed us to believe. We are told constantly that we must be a certain height, a certain weight, wear certain clothes to fit today's style, have your hair a certain length and color, and so much more. Women turn to makeup when society tells them they aren't pretty, but get criticized when they wear too much makeup. Today, the media tells us who we need to be, but perfection is only an illusion created by people. Real beauty comes from the inside and what you choose to show on the outside.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Keller. Your smile is your first impression. Make yours a great one and see Dr. Keller today. Today we're going to have a high of 51 and a low of 43, and tomorrow we're going to have a high of 51 and a low of 34. Back to you.
Thank you, Brandon. Australians have voted in support of legalizing same-sex marriage, and Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull says the nation's parliament will pass legislation to make it happen by Christmas, joining 2 dozen countries that recognize the rights of gay and lesbian couples to marry. The Australian people have had their say and they have voted overwhelmingly yes for marriage equality, Turnbull said immediately after results were announced publicly on Tuesday. They voted overwhelmingly for fairness, for commitment, for love, and it's now our job as the Australian Parliament, to all of us here, to get on with it and get this done before Christmas.
Papa John's is apologizing for comments blaming NFL players' protests for disappointing pizza sales 2 weeks after making them. After a quarterly earnings report blamed poor sales on NFL protests, Papa John's faced immediate criticism for using the league as a scapegoat for its problems and seemingly opposing the right to protest racism. The company got into a Twitter war with the frozen pizza maker DiGiorno. Pizza Hut came out and said its sales have not been affected by NFL protests. Papa John's criticism of the protests were embraced by the neo-Nazi and white supremacist news site, The Daily Stormer, which names Papa John's the official pizza of the alt-right. The company quickly distanced itself from the hate groups, with a spokesperson saying they didn't want them buying its pizza.
The SAT word of the day is tenacious, which means holding fast, characterized by a firm hold. You could use it this way: Mr. Allen's grip on his donut is tenacious.
Thanks for watching, and remember, if the news breaks, we'll fix it.